Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit the thumbs up button if you're watching. We really appreciate the channel love. Hitting thumbs up, hitting subscribe gets us more views on our YouTube channel. And if you want to sell your cards and you want to get paid more and you don't want to mess with listing them, shipping them, dealing with buyers, having to take scans, descriptions, if you just want to mail your cards off and get paid, consign to Fanatics Weekly Auctions through Dynasty Breaks. We will get you 100% or more of the winning bid price for any card selling over $50. If a card sells under $50, it's a little bit less. Email me, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Dane, I want to know about your auction program. I'll send you all the info. You can sell your cards with us. It's super easy, and we have had hundreds of submissions in just a few weeks, so just a ton of support there. We appreciate it. You're watching a vault break. These are very fun. This may be the most fun break to watch, and I like to watch what everyone picks. It's a little stressful. It is when we're live. We're doing the Vault Volume 7. There's 11 hits in this case. We're doing case number 6. We just randomized for it. 11 hits, 11 beautiful people in this break. Everybody's going to get an item, and you are going to draft your item. I'm going to reveal all the hits live on the air. We're then going to mix up your names 6 times, and that will be our draft order. We'll paste it in right here, 1 through 11. And then we're going to turn the sound down, and we're going to give you 3 minutes to trade. While you talk trade, I will be typing in all the hits over here. If you want to trade 2 spots for 1, you can do that. If you want to trade money with your spot, you can do that. If you say, I'll give you the 7 spot and $150 to move up to the 3 spot or the 1 spot or whatever, that's fine. So that we had several trades. We had 3 trades yesterday. Now, if you get the 10th or 11th pick, it's usually no fun. You get the last items remaining there. What we're going to do is juice them up. If you get pick 10, you're going to pick the next to the last item. You're also going to get the bonus box. We're going to save a mystery box with an item inside till the very end of the break. You're going to get that as well. If you get pick 11, you're going to get the last item remaining, and we are going to see you on Tuesday night. You will be invited to the next vault, which is Tuesday night. So you're going to get a free spot. So if you trade one of those 10 or 11 spots, your bonus goes with it. That's how it works. That's all I got. It's a lot of talking for not a lot of information. So.
Hey, what's up, Skeeter? How you doing, buddy?
Skeeter's here. He made it. Look at you. Your mom's
and
watching.
His mom, yeah.
Your mom's watching, so be nice. Hey, Jill doesn't mind if I get a little crazy. Come on, Jill. It's Friday. It's Friday. Skeeter's he's always talking mean to me, Jill. Everybody tell Jill how Skeeter talks mean to me. Everybody say hi to Jill. Oh, you'll need that.
I know.
You're going to need that. Let me give that to you, George. You can wear that on your head. You can wear that on your head. Protect your noggin. All right, look at these fancy boxes. Fancy. All right. This is heavy. I don't know. There may be a brick in here. This is the bonus box. You may get a brick if you get the 10 spot. So just know that. If you like bricks. Jill says you can be crazy. Sweet. Sweet. Wait till she sees the kind of stuff Carly says in the chat room and Dave. Don't even know crazy till you've seen those people. Right?
Here we go.
Here we go. Box 1. Is Dane ever nice? I'm always nice. I'm the nicest person you've ever met, Carly. Ooh. Double duty? Oh, double duty. Double duty?
Whoa.
What? Oh, I threw it away. Don't throw this away.
Don't throw it away.
It's been in the trash now.
Well, I don't care.
Put it on your nose. Double duty that I want to keep. This is the silver 1995 SP All-Star Michael Jordan, the greatest uniform ever worn at an All-Star game in NBA history. It has the chili pepper on it. You guys remember these from SP, and then the impossible to get gold parallel, both in PSA 9. You get the pair if you draft them. Kaboom. Silver, a little bit easier to get. Gold, not so much. PSA 9's pretty tough on these die cuts as well. You can see on the back, you've got the silver foil, you've got the gold foil here. All-Star number 2 in the set. 3 Michael Jordans per case this year. I have this jersey in the other room. I'm not kidding. I have that jersey. I need to get it framed. Oh yeah, I need to stack them up. Good eye. You're like a wizard.
I pay attention.
You're like Gandalf.
Except when I don't. Then.
You're like Gandalf with a nasty beard. A nastier beard. Those were nice unis. I think that's the coolest NBA jersey ever. That All-Star game in San Antonio. 2 Jordans for 1. Can't beat that. Where else are you going to get that? Home-cooked meal jokes yesterday were brutal. Home-cooked meal, Carly, and a home-cooked meal. That's funny. Hey, Jordan again. We've meeting 2 of our 3 quota here. In Fuego. That deserves a boom. You know, because there's fire and stuff.
Yeah.
96 Topps. This is actually not called In Fuego on the insert. It's actually called Topps Season's Best. But everyone just calls this the In Fuego card. There was also some other cards in the Season's Best set of Jordan. FYI. There it is. In Fuego. PSA 9. Again, that's a card when you start to get to PSA 10, you start sweating because it's a lot of money. So, a whole lot of money. Your mom feels important with everyone saying hi, as she should. As she should. Did you guys eat pizza? Skeeter said he was eating pizza. Hey, there's a lot of Jordans in here. There's a lot of Jordans in here. Oh yeah, technically we've had 3 Jordans, I guess, but 2 counts as 1. So, yeah. So I'm gonna say we only have 2 Jordans so far. Are we getting 3? Did they all 3 go together? Oh, could this be the GOAT? I don't know if this is the GOAT. This probably is. This. Oh, good catch. This is a little outside of the wheelhouse of what we usually have. This is 1910. Going old school again. Mogul Cigarettes. S77 Silk.
Wow.
This is a silk card of George Washington. In an SGC 3, which I'm probably going to say is a pretty good grade in these cards. They did have baseball silks back in the day. Ty Cobb's had some. They had some different Hall of Famers. Let me kind of zoom in on this. You can see the Mogul cigarettes. These would come in packs of cigarettes. Pretty cool. So that is stitched on.
You need this?
Oh, yeah. And that is a Pop 4. 4 have been graded higher. Pop 4. So there's 4 of them graded a 3 and 4 have been graded higher. George Washington. I'll show the back. The back's kind of rough. I think that's what gets the 3 grade. It's a large string.
It is a large string.
So if you're into string theory or anything like that, Moguls, U.S. Presidents, George Washington. That is a little different. We're going to make the draft a little bit tough. You're disappointed the Washington's not signed. Yeah, he couldn't stick around till 1910 to sign it. His ghost, you know. His ghost. George could have. Well, no, you were alive with George Washington. You could have like got his auto.
I should have told him.
You could have like stuck it on there.
Yeah, sign that.
Okay. Old again. This card was so different and I'd never seen it. I just had to buy it when I saw it. This is a 19... Is there a... Yeah, give me that one. I need that. I'll tell you the pop in a minute. This is a 1923 Nicholas Cerrone and Company. Number 20, William Shakespeare. The set is called Celebrities and Their Autographs. Someone in a Facebook group, when we were talking about this card, said, I can't believe he signed it. You know, he died in like the 1500s.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe he signed it. I didn't know how to respond. All right, this is a Pop 2. There are 2 graded higher. There are only 6 of these graded by SGC. Only 6 graded. There is a smaller version of this card that looks like a tobacco card as well. So if you're really one of those set collectors, you might want to, and you end up with this, you might want to get the smaller version also. We're going a little quirky on the vault this year, if you haven't noticed. We're going a little different. We're going to expand your collecting horizons. Legendary cut. Old Willie. I call him Old Willie.
Oh, Willie.
Old Willie.
Mm.
Old Willie. I like him. I like Old Willie. Oh, I like this card. Okay, this is SGC Authentic. I did grade this. Full transparency. Full disclosure. Full disclosure. I authenticated it. I didn't think it would get a super high grade. This is a Steve Young and Dan Marino dual auto. Why do I love this card? This is the first year of National Treasures football. That's definitely a boom. We'll give that one.
Yeah.
This is the 2006 NT set. And this is called Two Signature, excuse me. They called it Playoff National Treasures back then. And I just love that that is from the first set. I did get that authenticated, and it is numbered 11 of 25. 2 Hall of Famers. I think what makes that significant is what NT set that is from. Are we going to have NT football in a couple years? Don't know. 2006. Dave has been summoned. A dolphin has made it in. So yeah, I authenticated that instead of grading it. You feel free to grade it. If you end up with that card, feel free to cross it, grade it, whatever. Throw it up in the air. Sleep on it. Put it under your pillow, whatever you want. I'm just going to let this card speak for itself. Look at this. Topps Transcendent Ken Griffey Jr. gold framed auto. Best signature in baseball. Not kidding. 15 of 20. Even got a Dynasty tag on it. We don't have many of those out there. Ken Griffey Jr. This one is from 2023 Transcendent Baseball. And if you don't know what Transcendent is, it's a $20,000 plus case of baseball cards. It's insane. And you get so many autographs, you get so many sketch cards, you get one-of-ones, you get tickets to a special event. It's about the highest end set you can buy. Crazy. I really am going to be excited to see what you guys take. How do you value some of these above each other? I beg your pardon, Hamburger. All right, I think this is really light. This may be redemption. If it doesn't fit in the box, I got to go get it, obviously. That's what she said. Oh, this will be interesting. I want to see where this goes. This is going to be a box of Gold Rush Electric Football. Let me go get that. Sealed box. I actually have this organized back there. I actually know where that is.
What?
All right, nice. This is a high-end buyback from Gold Rush. So you're going to get this sealed. I will not open this. I'm going to mail this to you sealed. That way you can sell the box, you can open it, you can do whatever you want. I am going to send this to you sealed. There it is. Obviously, that would be fun. The Mahomes rookie, the Brady stuff, autograph. So this is probably... I don't want to state values. I'll let you guys decide how much the box is. I'm just going to say this is a high-end and expensive. I'm not stating values on cards, so I shouldn't state the value on boxes either. And I'd ask you guys in chat, don't state values. Let's let everyone strategically pick for themselves without any help. But yeah, that's a high-end Gold Rush box. So that'll be a mystery item if you end up with that. Not going to know what you're getting. But I'd love if you open it to let us know in our trading post. Let us know what you get. Oklahoma State legend.
Missed that one.
Why am I disappearing? I don't know why I'm disappearing. Barry Sanders, legendary auto number to 10. This is going to be 2020 encased football. BGS 9.5. Is he the best? He could be. Let's look at the... there are no subgrades on this. That's number to 10. No subgrades drives me insane. I would probably send that to Beckett and get subgrades added to it. I want to know what the subgrades are. Most people do too when they're buying it. I think a lot of the encased cards did not have subgrades. FYI. So there you go. Oh, yeah, I keep handing it to you.
I know,
I'm so used to it.
I keep reaching.
And my hat's disappearing. See, here's how you fix it. You walk away, you come back, then your hat's not
Someone
disappearing.
has your chair.
See? Now your hat's not disappearing. That's what you do. You got to walk away. Sometimes you just got to walk away. Barry Sanders of Oklahoma State, fame and fortune. Owns a car dealership in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Not kidding. Barry Sanders Hyundai. Ooh. I think we talked yesterday about how if you like to collect PSA 10 Jordans, you're probably broke. They're not going down in a sports card hobby that a lot of stuff has gone down in the last few years. This is his 99 SPX Starscape in a Gem Mint PSA 10.
Goodness.
Beautiful card. Actually had somebody sell a Starscape in last week's Fanatics auction through us. Just a raw copy, not a PSA 10. It's got that pinwheel design. Kind of a cool pinwheel design. 99 SPX Starscape.
Hey guys, be careful and watch what you say.
Yeah, Tony, we'll remove... You guys can talk about cards after they're picked. You don't want to influence someone's decision, but I know you're not. It's Tony, we love you. We still love you. Very tough to get a 10 on this because it's all dark edges. So that's the claim to fame on this. Definitely going to be the grade on that one. Jordan 10. Yeah, that would be a different product. Gold Rush jersey box. That would be a jersey. Well, that person wasn't paying attention. Hamburglar. I would have bought it for that. About 100 million times. All right. 2 cards left. Big Poppy. Big Poppy. I wish this said Arias. I think that was his last name, wasn't it, on his rookies? This is a 97 Donruss signature. That is an autographed pack-pulled rookie card. David Ortiz. PSA, they've got the dual grade here, which is pretty cool, actually. I think a lot of people should do that. PSA 8, 10 on the autograph. And it's a 97 pack-pulled auto. There weren't a lot of those. You can see it says on the card, Authentic Signature, Donruss Signature Series. Pack-pulled rookie auto. Ortiz. None of that hand sign stuff. Minnesota Twins, David Ortiz. Even better. Even better. Way too much basketball for you, says James. There is a lot of basketball. There's some Jordans in here, James. You don't like Jordan? Oh, we got a lot more, got a lot of other sports too. Sorry you don't like it, James. My bad. Too much basketball. No, we got more basketball. I don't know if James is going to like it. We got more basketball. It is the Mailman. All you Utahians, Utes, Karl Malone. One of the most iconic insert sets of the 90s. This is the Credentials. This is the first Credentials set. I love these. It's got the window. You can see through it. PSA 8, very high grade. On these cards, the Credentials, a lot of them were slant cut. They were cut diagonally. So you'll see a lot of PSA 5s, PSA 6s. 8's going to be a high grade. As a matter of fact, this is a Pop 10. There are only 5 graded higher. 5 graded higher. And there's a lot of edges and corners. Carl is actually a die cut on this, so a lot of edges. Dark borders make these very tough. It's numbered to $4.99 out of that EX2000 set. So there you go. Karl Malone. All right, this is our bonus box for the 10 spot. Remember that. All right, Dave secretly loves Jordan. I agree. I'm going to get a drink. We are going to randomize to see what the draft order is. We're then going to stop. We're not going to make our picks yet. We'll pause. While I'm typing the cards in, you guys can wheel and deal, talk trade, all that good stuff. And then we will start making our selection. So let's go over to random.org. We're going to go 6 times on Seed Random. Oui. And let me sit that right there. I'm good. No, let me sit that right there. All right, Joel down to Timmy. Copy those. We are going to randomize your names. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got Doc down to Timmy. Timmy got the 11 spot in the last break. Got invited to this vault. And he's, we call that pulling a Jamie, who did that 4 times in a row last year or the year before. Timmy, you got the 11 spot again. So if you go, if you don't trade, you're going to be in Tuesday night's vault as well. 6 times. All right, we are going to turn the sound down. We'll let you guys wheel and deal. There may be some movements. There may be some trades. There may be some yelling. There may be some crying. We'll be right back. All right, let me do a recap here on chat before we start. We're not going to use a clock. We'll use the we will use the honor system here. You did get a Nancy Kerrigan auto. I remember that. All right. Somebody wants to move to the second pick. Somebody would move up as well. David would trade the 10 spot is what he's saying. So you guys, if you're going to trade, feel free to make your moves. Throw out your offers instead of saying, what do you want? What do you got? Tell people what you'll give them. Just throw out what you'll do. There you go. Brandon is offering 7 and 150 to move up to 1. Doc, it's your turn. You can make a trade if you want. You can make a pick if you want, but you are on the clock. Doc on the clock. You guys can trade during the draft. If we get down a few picks and your card is still there, make a move. Trading is allowed all the way through. David's interested to move up to 3, Paul. Thank you, Tony. Joel's offering 125 and 8 to move up to 3. $250 and 8 for the 1 spot is the offer to Doc. So Doc will give you I got about a minute or so. We'll try to give you guys a minute, maybe 2 minutes, close to 2 minutes. This is your break. You paid hard-earned money for this break. We want to give you time to trade if you need it. We just don't want to go long enough to where everyone's like, has an hour to, get out their old Beckett magazines and look around and all that stuff. We don't need that long, but a couple minutes.
Doc is in with his pick.
All right, SPX Jordan PSA 10. And if you notice, and if Dave's in the room, he said the GOAT. So we all know who that is. Yeah, the GOAT. Didn't even have to say Michael Jordan, really. We know who that is. Doc getting the SPX Starscape PSA 10. PSA 10 Jordans. They are insane right now. There you go, Doc. Derek from Rhode Island up next. And you do have an offer out there, Derek. Feel free to trade. Feel free to pick. Feel free to scream. Oh, that's funny, Hamburglar. You got jokes. You got jokes. A head case? Is that what you mean, Dave? A head case? Might mean a head case. Thanks for watching, by the way. If you are watching this vault and you've watched this far, thank you. We have a playlist of every vault we've ever done in the 6 years we've been open. It's on YouTube. You can go binge watch every vault. We've got crazy stuff that we did years ago. Some of the cards we pulled 4 or 5 years ago are worth a ton. So go check those out. Go check those out. Very fun to watch. It is going to be random teams on Chrome Basketball for Wednesday. All right, Derek, about 1 minute, Derek. 1 minute. Have some offers out there for the 3 spot. Derek is taking the Griffey Transcendent auto. I don't know how else to describe that card, but it just looks awesome. Card just looks awesome. Beautiful signature, awesome gold frame, most expensive set you can get in baseball. It pretty much checks all the boxes. There you go, man. Paul 8TK, yeah, 62 on the clock. Paul on the clock. You do have some offers out there, Paul, as well. Big League Chew. David's offering 10 for 3. Of course, the 10 spot would come with the bonus box as well. Timmy getting 2 11 spots in a row. Timmy, if you're still in chat, what do you think? How do you feel about that? Are you feeling good about it?
All right, we got a trade, looks like. 3 for 10, 10 for 3.
All right, we have a trade straight up. Let me look at your zip codes, and we will get that trade put in. Like Paul and David Gurr. All right, that's confirmed. Trade's in the books. I'm going to take this dash off of Timmy. I just want to see where he ended up. That's what I was using that for. We'll put this on David. All right, Paul is dropping down to 10, perhaps to get the bonus box with a hit. And David's moving up to grab something he wants. What do you want, David? You're on the clock. David jumping up to the 3 spot, just like the NFL draft. You like it, but you wouldn't mind being up a little higher too. I get it. Keep riding the wave through every vault, man. Just keep jumping into each one. Barry Sanders goes at the 3 spot, mainly because he's from Oklahoma State. David, realizes the greatest college in all the land deserves to be picked at the 3 spot. I agree, David. There you go. Brian FIS has offers out there as well. People are trying to jump up. Brian FIS on the clock to trade or to pick or whatever you want to do. I like it. I like the wheeling. I like the dealing. I tell you what would be real fun if we did a 20-box case and we had like 20 people in here. Woo. That'd get crazy.
It would get crazy.
We could do that, I guess. That'd be fun. Exactly why you moved up to 3, because of the lore of Oklahoma State University. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Probably a good card to either get subgrades on, or I guess if you want to leave it that way, you can. Also, maybe it would cross to a PSA 10. I don't know. You could tell PSA don't crack it unless it's a 10. That might be something to consider on a card like that. Don't know what the subgrades are though. You'd want to have some pretty good subgrades to maybe cross it. Joe Exotic went to Oklahoma State. Well, you can't win them all, Carly. You know what I mean? You can't win them all. Looking for Brian FIS. 1 minute. 1 minute, Brian. You have an offer from Joel to Brian. 3 hundo in the force, where are you at? In the 8 spot to move up to 4. Was he my roommate? I don't remember those. I don't remember that, Carly. I don't recall.
Is that Brian B-Nut?
Yep. B-Nut is taking, as we call him, the GOAT. Taking the gold and the silver Jordan. I got to tell you, man, the gold Jordan does not sell very often in that grade. You do not see those pop up on the gold. The silver they sell all the time, The gold in a PSA 9 does not sell very often. Jamie, our good friend Jamie from Georgia at the 5 spot.
Jamie's offering $275 and 845.
Joel is offering Jamie, yeah, $275 and 8. Got some offers. Got some offers, Jamie. Something to think about. Something to think about. I like this wheeling and dealing. This is more wheeling and dealing in 3 cases of the vault than we usually have in all 10. I like it. I like it. You are taking the offer from Joel. So we are going to need some zip code action. We're going to need some trade action, some trade details, some zippity-doo-dah codes. Let me get your names up here. Jamie and Joel are appearing to have made a trade. Jamie, you're confirmed. And correct on Joel. All right. That trade is in the books. We got to move. We got to move. All right. Joel is jumping from 8 to 5, moving up 3 spots. Jamie's picking up a little moolah. Jamie is picking up a little moolah, and Joel, you're on the clock. Jamie moving down to 8. Yeah, you guys are both in the trading post. You can just message each other in there. Go to our trading post, click on members. You can find each other. You message each other in Facebook or something. You guys can square up later on. George, who is it?
George Washington.
Please and thank you. Wow, we got the please and thank you. I like those manners. I can't believe Joel took a dead guy. Can't believe he took a dead guy. George Washington Silk, SGC3, and if I remember correctly, Pop 4 higher. I can't remember what I said, but I think Pop 4 higher on that card. It's beautiful, and you don't see it every day. Danny and Shannon, welcome. Danny and Shannon next up. Yeah, don't pull the string, Joel. Don't drill a hole in the case and pull the string. I like throwing some curveballs to you guys and see where things land. Very interesting. Very interesting. Danny is up next. Joel gets all the cool cards. Oh, that hurts my heart, you getting that Santa Claus card. I was going to keep that, Paul, seriously. That is such a cool card, man, that you got the other day. Hey, it's cool. They're thinking. Yeah, no problem. No problem. They're thinking. I do it all the time. I'm doing it right now. I'm thinking.
You're thinking?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking about listing Topps Chrome basketball tonight. You were gonna make the call for him. Yeah, in case Joel got sick, you're like the godfather of Joel. What's a lie? Carly, what's a lie? Did I say Carly was smart a minute ago? You might be right. Joel likes dead people. Gold Rush box. Shannon is picking this time. All right, Shannon making the big decisions. All right, Gold Rush Electric. Let us know what you guys get out of that box. Danny, let us know what you get. That's going to ship to you sealed. You guys have seen those boxes in our memorabilia mixers. I generally save those for our memorabilia draft your teams that we do usually on Friday nights. Decided to use one in this. Thought it'd be a good idea. Brandon's up next. Now, Brandon's going to tell me I'm thinking of someone else, and it's going to embarrass me. Brandon got one of the coolest cards I can remember, I think, in our vaults. I don't know if you still have it. Did you get the flawless autograph gold Kobe at like the 5 spot in one of our vaults back in the day? It's a gold flawless on-card auto to 10. I think it was Brandon, but I may be wrong. All right, Brandon taking the first year National Treasures. Steve Young, Dan Marino, dual autograph to 25. 2006 NT is not talked about enough with how popular it's gotten. You hear about 2012 Prism all the time. It's the first year of Prism, yada, yada. You don't hear about 06 NT football. So there you go. That's solid. Jamie's up next. Oh, you still have it, Brandon? Oh, man, you got to put a picture of that in the trading post again. You got to just show that off if you don't mind. People are going to be trying to get that off of you when you do, so I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to do that. That is one of the coolest Kobe's we've ever had in the office. I remember that. I remember buying that card. So cool. And it went at the 5 spot. That's hilarious. Went at the 5 spot. Or something like that. The video's out there somewhere. It's in our playlist. I don't remember when it was, but
Jamie, big.
Oh, getting Big Poppy at 8 is what you were doing at 5, so that worked out very well. David Ortiz auto. That is pack pulled. I had to make sure that. I really looked that card over when I bought it. I wanted to make sure that was a pack pulled rookie auto. It is. There you go, Jamie. Hall at the 9 spot. Hall at the 9 spot. Yeah, and Carly and Grandpa are running our fantasy football league this year. Go to our trading post. At the very top, there's a link. You click on it. You read all about our fantasy football league, and then you fill out 3 little questions. You hit the button, and you sign up. It's that easy. If you want to play fantasy football with us this year, it's on our Facebook trading post. Now, if you played last year, I sent you an email with that link. So you don't even have to go in the trading post if you played last year. You should have got an email from me. Check your spam folder and all that. Well, Hall, you got the 9 spot, which I think most people would vote. If there's a spot I would not want to get because it doesn't have a bonus and it's the latest one without a bonus, it's probably the 9 spot. You got to be pretty happy getting that Jordan. Not a cheap Jordan. You got to be pretty happy getting the Michael Jordan at 9. Pretty solid. That one, yeah, the Enfuego. George is putting that one away. Paul ATK, next up. Yeah, Jamie wheeling and dealing and still getting the card he wanted. That'll work. All right, you're gonna go Shakespeare. You're gonna go with old Willie. Old Willie. That card has not been graded very many times, man. There is a small version and a large version. That is the large. I know Paul likes them large, so I went with the large version. William Shakespeare, and you're going to get the bonus item as well. We'll show that in just a minute. And by the way, Timmy, since the draft is over, this Karl Malone card, this card is like $300 to $400 going at the last spot. That card, I paid over $300 for that card. Very expensive Karl Malone. A lot of people trying to put together the credentials set, the complete set in a high grade. PSA 8 would be a high grade. Probably worth more than a BGS 9 or a BGS 8.5 even. So very expensive Karl Malone falls to the last spot. That card ain't cheap. Cheap, Timmy. Ain't cheap. Not saying they always sell for that, but I'm just saying they you don't see them every day. Just telling you what that I paid up for that one. Paid up for that one. Karl Malone, not the nicest guy in the world. Maybe cost some, you know, not the man of the year. Not the man of the year. But he is a Hall of Famer nonetheless. There you go. Get off me. These little things from the graded bags.
They're awful.
We call them the devil's bacon. That's what we call them here at the office. Get out of here. All right. It won't go away.
Oh,
Elite joke.
it's a double.
Malone was going to be your third choice. That's not a cheap card, man. Hey! We're going old school. We're going old school. We got strings coming off the bags. Maybe this is the string from Joel's card. Could be. String theory. All right, along with William Shakespeare, I feel like you got to get some Snow White.
Whoa.
So we've got some, what is this? 1940 Day Bulinar Snow White. I believe this is the Forest Animals on this one. This is a foreign card. SGC2. Biscuits de Bouclar. By authority of Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse. That is card number 32. Check out my biscuits. Pretty sure most of these didn't survive. You're going to get two of them. So you got Snow White with the forest animals at the window, and you got Snow White with the forest animals, you know, in the forest. In the forest and in the windows. Paul, you got all the Snow White you can handle. You got a little bit of a stain on the back, probably caused. That's card 34 and 30. Hey, put the set together, Paul. You already got two of them. Put the set together. Why not? I'll give that to George so he can bag them up. Old school Snow White. Let's add that to the list before we sign off. Let's jump over here. We're going to have to shorten this. We're going to go Willie Shakespeare. We're going to go... we're going to shorten that there, and then we'll go plus Snow White times 2. There you go. Paul getting the weirdest cards in all the land. He's got the first ever appearance of Santa Claus on a card from 1890. And he's got Snow White biscuit cards, and he's got young Willie Shakespeare. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. I'll help you out. Any advice you need or any information about how the auction program works, I'll get that to you. We're going to have a 3-day weekend. We're back on Tuesday night. The vault is listed for Tuesday. Timmy's going to be there. He got a free spot in that one. We'll see you then, and Topps Chrome Basketball will be listing very soon for Wednesday. See you in a minute.